Hi friends, I'm 10xing the startup which I bought, and let's continue with the journey. In my background is the map of activity of our users in 14 last days. As you see, numbers going up all around the world. We are more in the quarter of the countries worldwide, which is pretty amazing, and it's just last 14 days. A lot of users are engaging, a lot of new users are coming to the system, so I'm super hyped that we are going forward. Okay, enough with this hype. Let's focus on the daily work, how we are improving the product. Last time I told you I'm cooperating with professional videographers and we have signed ambassadors of LUT Builder AI. We've been working together so hard to improve the product, and the outcome of that is already on the production. We will announce more details regarding the ambassadors next week, but let's focus on what we've prepared and cooked for you. Jumping with the first example. That's the photo, and we want to steal this beautiful vibe from the Joker. Of course, it's a bit sad, but it has to be this way, and we want to have this cinematic touch to our photos and videos. Here we have the new generation. So we are stealing the vibe, but all the details are there in the image. And actually, we prepared not one, but two new methods of LUT generation. This one and also twist of that, which is working more on the details in the background. You see the details of the background here, and you see the details of the background here quite well, but we can go with this a little flatter background depending on what type of the video you want to bring into the images or videos. And now I will show you how it looked with the previous LUT generation engine. So this is the previous one. Colors are a little bit over the top. As you see, the hair is the worst part. When everything is destroyed, there are no details. Going back to the new one, all the details are there around face and hair, because this was the biggest problem which our ambassadors told us, that we have to work on this one. And with this touch, they told me that hours of work are taken away thanks to this functionality. Otherwise, they would have to do everything manually, setting and tuning all the lookup table to make this cinematic view. Now it comes with just 2 clicks, and for me, it's the best thing to hear. It's better than numbers, because all my products are focusing on help with the daily work of the experts. So I'm really proud that we've implemented this one. Another example, let's try to steal the life of P vibe. Everybody knows this cinematic view, everybody knows this movie. People are coming back to see the movie because of its vibe. And here we are applying only the colors, not changing much with the image itself, but just adding the colors. Here, that would be the classic one. Also, in some cases, it would be good to select the classic one. And that's why I'm keeping all the LUT generation methods there for you. So you can jump, test the new ones, but still you can use old one when you prefer. Here it pops the colors quite well, but in that example, it might be valuable for you, and maybe you want to have this pop-up view. It's up to you which method you select. I'm not taking away any of those methods from the system. Another photo also from our ambassadors, and we have classic algorithm here, a little bit destroying the photo because of the too high contrast. Let's see how it looks with the new generation. And we have it. We are only taking the colors, not playing too much with the photo. And I can go with maybe here. Let's select now even the darker scene from the Joker. That's the new method of the generation. Cinematic view is there. We can go also with the highlights, so even more the details are there. And now compare with the old LUT generation. The contrast was too high, and it didn't help in some cases. It was just a little bit over the top. The new version is what the filmmakers needed to apply the cinematic views to the recording they are doing in the edit time. This is huge improvement of the product thanks to the partners, thanks to the ambassadors. More news are coming, but what I'm presenting here is the boring stuff between the beginning and the huge success. We are pushing things forward. Organic traffic is there, users are there, users are coming, users like the new version of the LUT generation, so everything's great. And 10xing, it's not 1 week, it's not even 1 month. I have plan. I don't want to spoil how many months is in my plan to 10x that, but understand that it is not coming in 1 week. You have to be patient and you have to work hard every day, and the middle part of the journey is the most important one, because you are winning there, then nobody knows about it. You might not know about it, but I believe the process, and I go through the process, and I know what will be at the end of this process. Keep bootstrapping your products. You do not need any VCs. No venture capital is needed. If you have a good idea, just go forward, and if you want to sell it, call me. See you in the next one.